Hey everybody, welcome to another recap of Celebrity Apprentice. Homer's here to assist me. Alright, so last week Diana survived over Penn, and everyone is pissed, sort of. Well, Clay thinks that it was good that he got rid of Penn because Penn was a stronger player than Diana, and I guess he'd rather get rid of the stronger ones first because then he's got a better chance of beating Diana. So Aubrey delivers her check. And you know I love that part of the show, even though it was the Joker's wild with that hair. Whatever. I was bullied too, honey. I think everyone was, even the bullies. So the client this week is Good Sam. And the teams need to write and produce a 90-second jingle for roadside assistance. Then they're going to have to perform it. Well, the PMs this week were Arsenio and Diana. Only because the people who should have been the PMs were the PMs last week, and that would have been Clay and Aubrey. So Team Forte, Diana is a little confused. I think the language barrier really played a big part in this week's challenge. She thought jingles were only for Christmas, and maybe she should call up Debbie Gibson, which was really insulting to Clay. Everybody basically, and when I say everybody, I mean Clay and Lisa, were pretending that Diana wasn't there because she didn't know anything about writing music. At least, well, she thought she did. She was like, could you play that again with more pink or yellow? Does she have like synesthesia or something? That is like when you hear colors? I don't know. Maybe she actually does and she doesn't even realize it. It's very rare, actually. Diana told Lisa not to sound so scary, and I'm gonna have to agree. She was a little bit shrieky, witch-like. And she didn't want Clay to deliver the line, "My favorite man." Then Don Jr. shows up, and just as he shows up, there's a big blow-up between Lisa and Diana. Lisa whips up some tears and storms off. Then she comes back and demands an apology before she'll even talk to Diana. Weird. Alright, so Team Unanimous, Aubrey, she's trying to come up with this cheerleading theme, and Arsenio is not buying it because all he's seeing is her and Teresa, middle-aged mom cheerleaders. No one wants to see that. And no, he's not going to be tapping, even though Gregory Hines is fantastic. And I'm really surprised, though, that he agreed to rap. I mean, really? And then she was handing out the disses left and right. She was like, yeah, he wears cheerleader outfits at home, and he tap dances at home, and this whole thing went down in the van, and it got really awkward, and I don't know. The Good Sam mascot, I think he had to be the most boringest mascot ever. It kind of looked like the CEO, but even more boring than he was, if that's possible. So Aubrey went out with the cheerleader theme when she saw how boring the mascot was. Yeah, so then she writes the jingle and tells Don Jr. that she did everything, but not just on this task, on every single task. A little full of herself. Alright, so Arsenio is on Team Aubrey now for about 5 seconds until she takes over again, and then he's like, oh, I was so stupid. How could I have believed her? Oh boy. Alright, so it's time for the presentations, and Team Forte, Clay and Lisa performed. Diana hung in the background because she didn't have anything to do. She came out with no microphone, she came out with no clothing representing the brand at the end, so I thought the jingle was really great. I think Clay did a fantastic job. I liked the whole premise of it, but the executive didn't like it so much. And Team Unanimous went with the cheerleading thing. And it was kind of like a little Michael Jackson video almost, where it starts off where Teresa and Arsenio are stranded, and everybody comes out then, and they do this group number, and everything ends up great. And then Arsenio played the drum at the end. All right, the executive liked everything except the slutty cheerleader outfit. He didn't think it was a pro-pro. So in the boardroom, it's basically a love fest on Unanimous for about 5 seconds. And then an entire 40 minutes, pretty much, is designated to a scrap, pretty much, between Diana and Lisa Lampanelli. A few seconds here and there of Clay interjecting, but basically I was falling asleep because it was the same thing over and over and over. Lisa says Diana has no brain. Then Aubrey steps in and defends Lisa against Diana, even though she has no place doing that. And then Lisa and Diana go at it like two cats in a bag. It was forever. Then Clay says a few more things. And we finally found out like 5 minutes before the episode is over that Arsenio's team wins. So, it's boardroom time. And Diana, after 7 times in the boardroom, you may be hot, but you're fired. It really killed Trumpy to do that, I think, because he wanted her to stay around. She's eye candy. And she was pretty much cool as a cucumber, even though she didn't have a leg to stand on. She was really horrible at this task. I'm sorry. They didn't make it easy for her, but she didn't make it easy for herself either, because she didn't know what the hell she was doing. But Trump gave her the old yes. She's quality. She'll have a great career. A great, great, great career. Next time. Oh, so exciting. Photo shoot. There's only 3 episodes left. John Rich shows up, Marley Matlin. And who's getting double trumped? I guess we'll wait till next week to find out. Till then, much love.